Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go, with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Officials have released the name of a Rapid City man who died in a single vehicle crash a few miles east of scenic South Dakota.
It happened Thursday just before 7 that morning. Investigators say 46-year-old John Waylon Miller was driving on Highway 44 when he went off the road, overcorrected across the highway, entered the ditch and rolled.
Miller died from his injuries in the crash. Officials say he was not wearing a seatbelt.
South Dakota law enforcement agencies are warning the public about a text messaging scam claiming to be from the Department of Motor Vehicles.
People have been receiving texts claiming an enforcement notice or an outstanding issue with your driving record. The texts include a link directing you to a fake website. It's important not to click on the link.
Authorities say if you have concerns about your driver's license, contact the DMV directly through the department's official website or phone number.
Last month, crews battled multiple wildfires in western KELOLAND.
Over the weekend, the Rockerville Fire Department shared these pictures of the Coyote Flats fire area. Green grass is slowly starting to fill spots that were burned.
Fire crews say areas under pine trees may take longer to fill in because of fallen pine needles, creating a thick barrier that blocks sunlight and can slow regrowth.
Well, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at a cooler day today compared to what we had yesterday. I think the clouds will be a little thicker too, and we cannot rule out an isolated shower, maybe falling into parts of central, south central, into southeastern KELOLAND. Temperatures today in the 30s and 40s for highs with a north to northeast wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Families with kids lined up at the St. Francis House on Sunday to get an Easter basket.
The nonprofit staff and volunteers spent the last few weeks assembling hundreds of baskets for kids of all ages.
We can put these out for our neighborhood children so they can come and they can be able to get an Easter basket. Keep in mind that we've already provided baskets to the Banquet, Union Gospel Mission, Bishop Dudley Hospitality House, and our guests.
Many of the volunteers who helped assemble the baskets are also guests at the St. Francis House.
South Dakota farmers and ranchers always get a little nervous when cold and wet weather arrives during calving season. Newborn calves can be vulnerable during weather extremes.
That's why Corey and Jackson Schrag of Marion, South Dakota check on their herd at least 3 times a day to make sure the calves are warm and dry.
This weekend obviously is posing some challenges with the cold rain and the wet, and so now we're just taking extra care of the baby calves, making sure they have a dry place to lay, kind of getting them out of the wind and out of the rain, out of the elements for the weekend.
The Schrags are expecting as many as 150 calves to be born this spring.
They say the record high price of beef makes the loss of even just one calf a big financial blow to them.
A local runner has done something that the average person might see as impossible. In March, Lance Smith trekked Mickelson Trail in the Black Hills on foot.
He walked and ran over 100 miles in just over 24 hours, and he logged his run on the website Fastest Known Time.
It was a great experience. So I was able to put up a time that other people can go now and pursue and break if they want to.
Smith also documented his run and posted it on his YouTube channel. You can find a link to that story under this story on KELOLAND.com.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our weather picture today, well, cool and blustery. We've got temperatures here into the 30s and 40s this afternoon. A little bit on the chilly side for this time of the year, but it's certainly part of how things go this time of year, too. We expect to have these cool downs. A ribbon of clouds, too, from northwest to southeast, and every once in a while we've been picking up on a little bit of a patchwork of light snow showers or light rain showers. Those kind of things could continue into the afternoon, even though you don't see it necessarily a bunch of that showing up at the ground level. Now, temperatures after reaching 42 today in Sioux Falls will dip down into the teens and 20s tonight. The Sioux Falls vicinity could get close to 20. I think Watertown into the upper teens looks really likely. And then tomorrow, well, cloud deck comes back. You can see that thicker white and gray shade there. And also the wind is increasing quite a bit, 20 to nearly 40 miles an hour in central South Dakota. Rapid will end up warming a lot, though, tomorrow. In fact, we'll see 60-degree weather there, probably near 70 in Spearfish. Sioux Falls will be stuck in the 40s, and then that warmer air will slide east quickly getting into Wednesday. So I think Sioux Falls will probably jump to 62 on Wednesday. And then, well, of course, things change quickly this time of the year. And after a brief bit of south winds there going into tomorrow and early Wednesday, notice what happens next. We've got a northwest wind Wednesday afternoon coming back to Mobridge and Aberdeen, and that'll be every bit of 40 to 50 miles an hour behind a pretty strong clipper system up in North Dakota. And we could even see a little snow in the air for some of you in the north on Thursday as some cooler weather tries to move south. But it's this tug of war. It's going to go back and forth, because then as we turn the page toward the weekend, where we anticipate a warmer weekend, chance of some rain at times. There could even be some thunderstorms by day 7 or kind of bleeding over into maybe Monday of next week. And we're already seeing pretty good evidence we're going to get some 70s back across the region. So there is some warmer weather, but to see it a little bit more sustained, it looks like we'll have to wait till the weekend. Aberdeen also will take that turn upward, but Thursday's forecast could be a little bit more interesting. There's a chance of a little snow in South Dakota. I would favor the northern half if we're going to see just a little bit of that. And also for Pierre in central South Dakota, we've got highs near 60 on Wednesday. Then the wind, then it cools down Thursday. At this time, we've kept Pierre at 53, but the morning could start with a little bit of precipitation. The better chances, though, are this weekend. There'll be some scattered rain across the plains. It'll be a warm one, though. Rapid City warming to 70-degree levels by Saturday. Check out more details online at KENOLAND.com.